You guys know I picked up a lot of fabric in February and March. So I decided to share with you guys. Oh, why not, right? So if that's some content you would like to see, keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you the fabrics that I picked up in the month of February and March. So towards the end of February and all of March, I was buying a lot of fabric. So I'm gonna share with you guys, all right? But if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, ciao, guten tag, aloha, hola, konnichiwa, wagwan, sambunani, salom, bonjour. If you are returning, you know what to do. Go get you a quick snack, something to drink, come on back so we could go ahead and get over to these fabrics. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. All right, so the first thing I wanna say is, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if they are still available, okay? If they are still available, I will put all of the fabric's name and link in the description box below. But I'm gonna warn you guys right now, a lot of these I purchased the very first part of March, most of them. I think it's like one or two that I purchased in February, right before BHM ended, okay? Because there was I think it was a 40% off if you purchased in February. So some of these I purchased, well, I want to say most of them I purchased last month in the month of March. But you guys know I like to get quite a bit of fabrics before doing a fabric haul, because most of the time, here lately, I've been purchasing fabrics like when I know I'm going to use them for a collection or something, versus just purchasing and just putting it in my stash. I've been really hammering down on using fabrics already in my stash before going to buy something new. But one thing that I will say is I need to buy a lot of solid colors, okay? Because I have a lot of prints, okay? I'm sorry, I'm just a print girl, okay? So I'm working on purchasing more solid pieces instead of prints, all right? Another disclaimer that I will mention is these are from Houseofmamiwata as well. So I was purchasing up a storm in the month of March, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get over to my cutting table so I can show you exactly what I picked up last month in the month of March and the very last week of February. So let's go ahead and get into that. But before we get over there, let me tell you one thing. If you hear a lot of rain, it is really loud outside with a lot of rain going on today. So I apologize if you hear it in the background. I'm hoping you do not. But if that's what you're hearing in the background, it's a lot of rain going on, all right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get over to the cutting table so I can show you what I picked up last month. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these fabrics that I picked up. So first I'm gonna show you the Houseofmamiwata fabrics that I picked up in February and in March. Y'all, I'm gonna stop buying. I said that the last haul, but I'm going to literally put myself on a no buy, not necessarily a no buy, but I'm gonna try not to buy many fabrics in the next upcoming months, okay? I'm saying that, but you guys know how I am, okay? When I see something, I buy it, all right? So this is the first one. I'm gonna put all the names of the fabric up on the screen, but I can tell you that this one right here is sold out. And the reason why is because I went back to get more of this one for my daughter, and CJ from Houseofmamiwata let me know that this one is sold out. Now this one is called Out of This World. I know what majority of these are called, but I will definitely put it up on the screen so you're able to see this. So this is sold out. Now, when it comes to what I want to sew with this, it is a pair of pants. I want to do a two-piece set. Some of these I have the pattern in mind. I'm going to put the pattern that I plan on using up on the screen instead of me trying to remember the pattern number. Now, the fabrics that you see coming up you know, in this collection, well, the fabrics that you are seeing, they are all part of a collection that I have in mind. So you will be seeing these again coming up, I want to say this year pretty soon, because I do want to start using more of the fabrics that's in my stash. All right. But this is one of the ones, and I want to make some pants with it. I'm going to put the pant pattern up on the screen. And the next fabric, you guys heard me mention this before. This is the Musing fabric that I originally had in white, okay? So you guys seen this fabric before, but in white, when I did a sew along, which I will put in the description box below. I did a sew along for a blazer or unlined jacket utilizing Simplicity 1421. And I used the white fabric for that, and then I also made a skirt using Simplicity 9335 in the white fabric. Well, when I did that, I remember looking for like this gray fabric in the Musing, and it was sold out. She got it back in, and do you guys know when she got it back in, and I said I wanted this then, and I still wanted it now, so I purchased 9 yards of this fabric, so 6 yards for myself, 3 yards for my daughter. For this will be part of my weekender collection. What I mean by that is how to plan or sew for a weekend getaway. So you will see that coming up in the summertime for that collection. Now, I want to tell you this. The collection is not called The Weekender. I'm just telling you guys that because I have not titled the collection yet, okay? But it's coming up in the summertime, all right? So that's this one, and I do have some plans for that one. I'm just waiting on the summer patterns to drop in order to tell you about that, all right? So this is the next one. I'm gonna put the name of the fabric up on the screen. Yes, this is screaming like Miami vibes all the way. Speaking of Miami, did you guys know that South Florida Frocktail is going on? It's going down June the 10th. I'll go ahead and put the link to it in the description box below. If you are centralized to Florida, whether it's the panhandle of Florida or like the, I forgot what they call it, but up there by Pensacola and Destin, Panama City Beach, Panama City, Tallahassee, they call it like the Florida-Alabama line. Listen, you guys could come too. If you are Central Florida like I am, you guys are welcome too. Are you South Florida or near Tampa? Anyone in the Florida area and surroundings can still come. It's not just for Florida individuals, but I just want to let you know it's going down June 10th. I will put the link to their Instagram handle is up on the screen for Joanna and Diana. Their Instagram handle as well as the South Florida Frocktail handle as well. Now, I want to say this I saw for that, okay? But it screams Miami vibes, but the Foxtail is in Fort Lauderdale, okay? So a little ways from Miami, but like, yeah, okay, you get what I'm saying, where I'm going with this. But this screams Miami, but I do have a plan to do a Simplicity pattern, which I'm going to put up on the screen, that just dropped. I believe it dropped in the spring of this year. I know it dropped. I don't know if it was early spring or spring, but I'm going to put it up on the screen so you're able to see that. But that's what I plan on doing, that 3-piece set for this fabric. Like I mentioned, I got 6 yards for myself, and then I picked up another 3 yards for my daughter. Now, here's the thing. She's only going to get the leftover scrap fabric, okay? So she's just going to have to make it do with what she has left over after I sew my 3-piece set, all right? But this is one of the ones that I picked up. All right, and the next one that I picked up, y'all, you guys know I have different colorways of this fabric. So it was just, you know, perfect to pick up this one as well. This is like a, it's a swirl fabric. I can't think of the name. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Now for this one, I do plan on making a pair of pants and a top to go with this. Now For this one, it will be used the same time I use Out of This World is the plan, the very first fabric that I chose. So I'm going to show you both of those together. So if you can think of it and visualize it, it's going to be kind of like a blue collection. You know, utilizing this fabric, a little bit of the Out of the World fabric. And then I have one more fabric that's already in my stash in order to make this collection come alive. Once again, this is the Swirl fabric that I picked up. The next fabric is this one right here. I enjoy this fabric. I love this fabric. I'm just showing you the 3 yards. The 6 yards is already put away. This was the extra fabric that I ordered for my daughter because she wants a pair of pants with these. So that's what I plan on doing. Y'all go see a lot of pants coming up for the summertime, but and shorts. But this is what it looks like, y'all. This is gorgeous, gorgeous. I think this one is still, there's still a little bit left on House of Mommy website in order. And I'll also put Houseofmamiwata's website in the description box below if you are interested in purchasing any of these fabrics. All right. So this is the next one that I purchased. And the next one that I purchased, y'all, I love this one. This is going to be a skirt. For this one. Now this one has kind of like a little waxy texture. Once you wash it, it kind of breaks that texture down a little bit. So be mindful of that. I always get asked, how do you pre-wash your fabric? All fabrics. I don't care if it's knit. I don't care if it's cotton or woven or whatever. I pre-wash all of my fabrics. When it comes to ankara fabric, I do not throw them in the dryer on high heat. No, 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 no. I wash my fabrics on cold in the washing machine, and then I air dry in the dryer on no heat or air dry on a hanger. That's what I do with all of my ankara fabrics, okay? So I do not tumble dry on heat in the dryer for my ankara fabric. I just wanted to say that, but this will be a skirt. Moving on to the next. All right, so this is the next one right here. I love this one. This one is called Ivy. So I know you're looking like, Rochelle, what are you gonna do with this? So this is going to be for a top for sure. And then the extra yardage, I'm just not 100% sure. But if you guys don't know, it's cheaper to buy it by a 6-yard bundle and figure it out compared to buying it as 3 yards here. And then if you go back and you want to make something else, you don't have enough. So I went ahead and purchased 6 yards for this. And for sure, I have a top in mind that I want to do that I'm still up on the fence on the pattern. There's 3 different ones. So, you know, I'm going to hold not showing you that pattern just yet until I completely decide on which pattern I want to do. But that's what this is going to be used for. All right. And the next one is this one right here. I want to give a shout out to my good friend, Yolanda. And Yolanda, she used this fabric and made a pair of, I think it was a pair of pants, kind of like culottes, a pair of culottes and a jacket, and tagged me in her post. Okay. And she did it for kind of like a trip to Mexico. And I thought it was amazing. So I was like, girl, I need to get this fabric. So I'm not 100% sure if this fabric is still available, but I have seen it on many different sewists. Marika Mitchell from Hey Marika Mitchell, she's sewn with this fabric before. I think Jamara, she sewed with this fabric as well. There's many of sewists who have this fabric, and I figured that it was my time to go ahead and get this fabric. I do plan on doing a 2-piece set with it, some pants and either a duster or a blazer and some pants. But I definitely want this in some pants, and what I'm going to do is just pull out the colors right here and make like a solid top to go along with it, or a tank top or something like that. But that's the plan with this fabric. Let's go ahead and move over to the next one. All right, so the next one is this one right here. So you guys already know I'm already planning on doing a pair of pants for sure. Now, if you look at this fabric, y'all, check this out. if you guys remember when I did a collaboration with Natita from So Natural Dane. I did it last year in 2022. I think it was for the 4th of July. I used this print right here, which I do have some left over. I did a skirt as well as a top in this print right here. And I'll go ahead and put pictures up so you can see what I'm talking about, this print right here. All right. Also, if you look at like this print right here, I did a black and white. I did it as part of the So What series. I know you guys have been asking, when is that coming back? I'm not sure when that's going to come back because I wanted to do different things. I will bring that series back, but just not right now at that time. Okay. But I do have a print similar to this one right here. All right. Also, I have a blue in this print, but I do not have a white. And this print right here where I sewed like a flutter top and some shorts with this print, but it was in blue there. And then I have this print right here. So this one is kind of like a multi-printed fabric. It's by the name of Charmed is what it's called. But you can, like, if you have similar prints of this one, you could use this and make some pants. Pull out the top for this one and pair that together, or I would do several colors, solid tops in order to pair these with some pants. All right, pair the solid top with some pants. So that's the plan that I want to do for this fabric. Let's go ahead and move over to the last fabric. All right, so the last fabric is this one right here, you guys. This green is screaming my name. I wanted some more green in my wardrobe because I feel like I have so many colors outside of green and orange. I do not know why I have, you know, a lot of the other colors. Like I have tons of red and tons of blue and yellow. However, when it comes to like these bright colors like green and orange and pink and stuff, I don't have a lot of those colors. Yes, the print is bold and bright, but when it comes to the colors, I don't know why I kind of steer away from like greens or orange. Not necessarily intentionally doing it, but I just noticed that I do not have a lot of those colors in my wardrobe. So guess what? I'm putting it in there. So I felt like this one would be amazing because I have a gray fabric that's similar to this that I could pair together as two different prints and make it look good. So on this fabric, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna use it for yet, but I do have some ideas. All right, so that's it for all the fabrics that I picked up from Houseofmamiwata. All right, so there you have it. That's everything that I picked up last month in the month of March and the last week of February. I hope you enjoyed these fabrics. If you made it this far, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. So I'll catch you in the next video, and as always, keep sewing.
Too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones, and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit.